Check, check. Yeah, what up, players? Welcome back to another episode of the Ravens RPO with the Player One podcast. I am your host, Tyrone Jr., aka Hollywood Champa. If this is your first time tuning in, what up, player? Welcome to the bandwagon. Obviously, you've been missing out. If you haven't tuned in at least once or twice so far this whole season, it's all good. It's not too late to hop on the Ravens bandwagon. I'm not going to keep y'all long. Last time I said that, and I kept y'all 25 minutes. I appreciate those who tuned in for all that good stuff. Look, man. We got a big game coming up Sunday. If you are not locked in Sunday, what are you doing? Sunday, 3 o'clock Eastern, Baltimore hosts the AFC Championship against the Kansas City Chiefs in Baltimore, Maryland at the Bank. I'm going to cut the music. I'm going to get this thing rolling. I just want to tell y'all, I am disappointed in a lot of y'all for the lack of confidence y'all have for Baltimore when we face the Texans. I tried to tell y'all. I broke the game plan down. I broke a lot of the game down. I do this every week. I can't stress it enough, but we at the end of the season now. If we get this dub Sunday, and then I get to make a Super Bowl episode, regardless, I'm going to make an episode. But if we get this dub Sunday against the Chiefs, who are going to be tough, everybody's now trying to, first it was CJ Stroud. Now that we win, y'all are like, oh, y'all going to beat the Chiefs. It frustrates me. Y'all don't see it. The Chiefs are a real team. The Texans are not. The Texans, they had a great season, but they're not somebody to be worried about. The Chiefs are somebody to be worried about. I'm going to hop into this thing. I have 4 plays. I'm going to be quick. Let's get this thing rolling. I told y'all our defense is like the best, okay? The Chiefs, they're top 3. They're not 1, maybe not 2, but they're definitely 3. So we got something. If we got a challenge in front of us, I think we are better in all 3 phases of the game. There are 3 phases to a football game. You have the offense, the defense, and the special teams. We're better across the board on all 3. But this team is so good. It comes down to execution, play calling, execution again. You can't fumble. You can't turn the ball over. It's whoever messes up first is probably going to lose. So as long as we bring our A game, we should be okay. It's been us against, it don't matter. It's been us against us this whole season. Anytime we've lost, we've beaten ourselves. Except that last game against Pittsburgh. We gave them our 2nd string and 3rd string. They beat us. But the other 3 losses, we are losing because we are handing the game away. You see we haven't lost since around those games. Anyways, dominating football across the way. Hopping into this Chiefs team is real. But I want to show you. I'm going to break this down as I do always. I complain about it a lot. I wish the NFL did better and gave us a camera view that showed us the whole field so we can see all the players every play. This play, I can't really show y'all. You're going to have to follow me on this play. So it's a lineup thing. It's a closed bunch shotgun formation. You got 4 receivers. Looks like 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Either way, these guys run routes. They're receivers. They're athletic bigs. Mismatches for the most part. But right here, this safety, I'm gonna tell you ahead of the play so you can keep up with it. This safety is supposed to be covering over here. His section, his zone is over here, but he cheats down to disguise the defense. And Pat Mahomes peeps it out and exploits it. Touchdown.
That frees you up as a quarterback.
You see as he puts him in motion, he should already be cheating back to a spot. He's putting him in motion. He's like, okay, it's a zone because nobody's rushing with him. He's calling for something. He's calling for something. He's calling for something. This guy right here, now it's trips over here. threes. He's running an out route. He's going to stop and curl. And this guy's running a post corner. So he's going to the corner towards the end zone on the outside. Everybody's got their man. He jumps this route. The safety I told you guys about, he's late to the play. Wide open Travis Kelce touchdown. You will have to rewind on your own if you want to watch that play. I just don't like that we don't get good quality of that play. They don't run a replay. We don't get to see it again. I'm not going to run it back. We're going to keep it moving because this is the least of my worries, this play right here. We're going to fast forward right here. This right here, it's a lineup. It's a thing where they line up and they see what you pull up to line up against the offense. We're going to see what you guys pull up in on defense. And we have play calls at the line based on what you guys give us. It's a short yardage situation. Look over here. It's heavy. It's heavy over here. You got the double tight end. You could run the ball this way. But these guys are lining straight up. These linebackers should have slid over a little more just to stay over top of the play. But they are right here. The safety so far back, not really necessary. What I love about the Ravens, we don't have people sit back like that. We're going to bring this safety up. He's going to look like a linebacker right here. But right here, look, they see the play. It's a fake handoff. He fakes to the right.
Oh.
He fakes to the running back, steps to the right. This is just to pull the linebackers that way. The quarterback opens up to the right. Again, it's for the line. Last week I told you about the linebackers, the reaction. They read and react. They go off of the quarterback and the running back and the two linemen, the two guards who are right next to the center. They go off of that. Their first instinct is to take a step with the ball because in football it's fast. You got to be with a step with them in order to be there to stop the play because it's a game of inches. Watch how the quarterback opens up right, steps down as if it's a run. It opens up for Kelce to turn and they throw a quick screen. Everybody's underneath because, again, I remember I told you they should have shifted over to be over top of the play. They're underneath. He gets right outside because that edge man is sealed. Touchdown. Good play call. It's simple, just lining up at the line. I don't think it's too impressive, but if you get caught lacking, they're going to exploit you. Now, this play call right here is an option. So I thought when the Chiefs lost their offensive coordinator, I was thinking their creativity was going to drop. But when you have somebody within your system for years, the other coaches around it, especially the head coach, is going to build his own playbook, of course, and he's going to keep his favorite plays. He works together with the offensive coordinator to come up with the plays. They have each other's impact, and their playbook comes together. Well, the Chiefs, their play calling used to be way more scarier than what it is. It's still great, but it's not. I just don't think it's as creative and scary compared to what it used to be, but it's still great. Right here, it's an option. When you look at the lineups, again, look at the safety so far back. We don't do that often. The Ravens, we're not going to throw somebody way back there. You're going to have to really beat us down the field. We're going to run with you down the field. We're not going to wait for you to get upfield and then start running with you. So that he's out to play. This play call, you see, out here, it was set up to where he could have done a fake handoff and threw the screen. It's a numbers game. Or you can go inside and run the ball. Depending on what the offense gives, depending on what the defense gives, how they line up is this play call was already determined before he snapped the ball. Quarterback already knew which way he was going. They was out there. They was entertaining that. This inside is open. Look how far back this safety is. Look how far back that safety is. This cornerback's playing off. It's a numbers game. Now you're playing really against two guys, maybe three.
First down from their own 37.
Numbers
Pacheco
game.
high steps it.
That was
Picks up
designed
12,
for 6 yards.
hard.
They got 10 out of that. This last play right here. This is the last play. Outside of all the beautiful play calling and the chess match that goes on pre-snap, you have the X factor, Patrick Mahomes. We have Lamar Jackson, who I will say, because he's my quarterback and I'm biased, he's better than Patrick. But Patrick is he's probably the best ever. I ain't gonna say that. If he finds a way, I ain't even gonna give him no ifs for this season. I will admit it. Hey, if they find a way to win this game, I'm gonna give them so much praise, because I don't think this team is as good as what they used to be doing their run and all. I think we're better. Again, I think we're a better team. We should not lose this game. But I'm not saying we're going to win this game with ease. It's going to be a tough challenge. But anyways, Patrick Mahomes is who he is. One of the best ever to do it. He's the X factor, just like Lamar Jackson is for our offense. You think you have everything locked down, and then this guy makes a play. It's going to be this all day versus Lamar Jackson doing the same thing all day. We can plan as much as we need to. They can plan as much as they need to. You just can't plan for the type of plays these guys will make. This right here is just another reason. Look at this defense. I like this defense. We are lining up. We are showing, man, we are showing that we may be rushing you big time. We're not worried about the deep ball and this and that. But on the backside of this, the downfall is if any one of these guys, you have 4 options at least. 1, 2, because you have the 2 receivers here and 2 receivers there. That's 4 guys. If you are running man and you don't have any help over top, all it takes is one of these guys to slip up on defense, and that's wide open, gone downfield, and Patrick Mahomes will see that and exploit you. But this is the X factor that I'm worried about.
Right up that middle, he saw it. Both these guys.
Puts them in motion to check.
Here they come on 2nd and 8.
If you don't get to him, he's going to make you pay. If you don't get to him, he's going to make you pay. You can blitz, you can rush, and all this and that. But just the simple step up in the pocket, y'all got to get to him. You have to. But the step up in the pocket, oh, he's going to kill you. That's what it is. This game is going to be crazy Sunday. If you haven't watched a football game all season and you want to see what good football is, you have to tune in for this game Sunday. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. We have home field advantage. I'm hoping we wear black. We have to wear black. I'm wearing my Patrick Queen jersey because that's my dog. I'm going to need my dog Patrick to get at PQ a little bit. To get at Patrick Mahomes. My dog Patrick Queen is going to have to get at Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift, the Kelsey brother. Everybody going to be at the game. Patrick Mahomes Sr., I'm sure they all going to be at the game, at the bank. We hosting them during the daytime. As you see, if you haven't noticed, I just want y'all to see my background. I've adjusted the field to show whatever team it is we're playing, wherever we play, whether it's daytime, middle of the day, or nighttime, the field behind me is going to show what you're going to see Sunday. The game starts at 3 o'clock. It may be cloudy, but it's going to be during the day. It will be dark by the end of the game. But kickoff, we going to be shining, man. I hope we wear black because it's only right. This is the first time the Baltimore Ravens are hosting an AFC championship game at home. We wore purple last week with the black pants. I knew we was going to wear purple. But this week we have to wear black. Because I don't think they're going to wear black in the Super Bowl. If we make it, I don't think we will. You know how I would love if we did, but I don't think they will. So if any time, it will be this Sunday. So I'm going with black. I'm wearing my black right now. I think we wear black to host the Chiefs. It's only right, as big a game this is. I want to thank you all for being a part of everything so far through the season. You see how far we've come. AFC Championship game, man. That's big time. I've been telling y'all since week 1. Since week 5, I was for sure confident we had the best defense. The season finished. I was right. The numbers didn't lie. We had the best defense. Last week was like the first week we did not force a turnover. We have to force a turnover this week. We didn't force it against the Texans, and we still blew them out. They did not score a single touchdown. Our defense, man, we may bend, but we won't break. I have so much confidence. It's going to be a tough game just because it's Patrick Mahomes, half a Billy. But, man, hey, don't y'all text me either. I had a homie text me, Raz. You don't even be watching these. I need to send you this clip, though. You don't even be watching these. And then you want to text me first half of the game because it was a close game. It was looking like we were in trouble. After the Texans returned that punt return, I had somebody else text me saying punt return. That's all they said. And then Raz texted me. Raz, my old roommate. So we talk trash and stuff. He a undercover Texans fan. He was hyped. He texted me. As I responded to both people, I said they're going to need 3 or 4 more of those punt returns if they want to win this game. We went into halftime a little shaky. It was just momentum. We weren't running things as normal. It was too much situational football where it was playing into the Texans' favor. Came out in the second half, settled, and we blew them boys out. As long as we don't let the game get into like weird situations and we just come out here and get our offense, run our offense, get our first downs, do not commit penalties the way we did against the Texans, and force turnovers, we going to win. I mean, it's easier said than done, but this is the biggest game, obviously, of the season. If we win this, we go to the Super Bowl. So close, but this is the biggest hill we have to climb. I think we can do it. I'm confident. I think we win this game. It's going to be a close one. I hope not. I hope we blow these boys out, but their defense is very respectable. They haven't allowed a team to score over 30 points this season. I hope we get out here and I was watching the Chiefs, their interior line on defense, they cannot stop the run up the middle. Us, as the Ravens, we love to run up the middle. If we can get that run going, we tend to every game. But usually our offense isn't flowing until that run is working. If we can get that going early against that defense, it shakes everything up. And that's when we start getting freaky. We got Freaky LJ, as Mark Ingram used to call Lamar Jackson. Freaky LJ. You start getting crazy. You start running play calls. And he gets in and out the pocket and runs around a little bit. Now the defense don't know what to do. Everything they practice is out the window because it is happening in their face at the moment. It's hard. It's different. On film and all that, like what I'm showing y'all is cool and all, but it's different when you out there. Obviously, we don't know much, but I'm telling you, it's different, man. It's going to be a great game. I'm talking y'all up. Let me go ahead and let me wrap this thing up. But again, I appreciate those who have tuned in as much as y'all have. Big trust. I love y'all. I'm excited, man. Thanks for supporting the podcast. We hit 100 subs on the podcast. That is beautiful. We climbed. We climbed this season. We climbed. We're at like 103 or 104 subs on the podcast. I appreciate y'all. Obviously, I can't do it without y'all. I love the feedback when y'all respond, when y'all text me. Man, this is a big game. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm going to be locked in Sunday. I'm telling you. I'm not going to be responsive either. Y'all going to text me and this and that. I'm probably not going to be responsive. You want to talk to me? Respond to the podcast. Hit me up leading up to the game. Don't hit me up on game day. unless you're congratulating us later. But I don't want to hear nothing. I don't care. Do not disturb. That's it. Player One Podcast. Shout out Season Goods. Get your candles if you have it, man. If you do get your candles, let me know. I'm going to send you something, man. I'm going to throw you a few bucks to get you a discount on the candles. They're good candles. I'm telling you. Trust me. I always have some burning in the background. Shout out Keith on the beat. Congrats to my boy Keith. He just had his second child, his baby boy. Shout out Kellen on the logo design. Shout out BJ on the other logo designs. Oh y'all, for real. It's been a fun season. We not done yet. We not done yet, but we almost there, man. We almost at the Super Bowl. One more at the bank. You gotta come through the bank. To get to Vegas, you gotta come through the bank. Oh man. That's gonna be it. Appreciate y'all. We out.